Hello all, it's a gorgeous day out. Well, comparatively, it is cloudy, but it's about 74, 75 degrees, nice cool breeze, a wonderful break from the hot weather we've been having. And I thought I'd show you a couple updates in my garden. First off, I have put up the flamingos, and if you catch the reference to Romeo and Juliet, bravo. And my seedlings are growing. I have my green beans here. You can see they're starting to get a little big for the little pots I have them in now, so I'll have to transplant them shortly. My rosemary, of course, is doing beautifully. And then I've got 2 more green bean plants here and a couple sugar lump tomato plants. I'm trying to grow spinach here, but nothing sprouted yet. My pocket melons are doing really well. You can see they've gotten bigger. That one's almost doubled in size. These guys haven't grown as quickly. And then I've got my collard greens, which, well, if you can't tell that they're starting to get even huge, then, well, I'm sorry for you. My giant moonflower vines got transplanted. They're now in that pot, which the collard greens were in before, until they got transplanted. And they're starting to climb the little railing here like I want them to. Eventually they'll surround these guys, and I'll try to keep them off them so you can still see the flamingos from the front. But there'll be flowers and everything surrounding them. I've also got my pinto beans growing. You can see they've gotten huge, well, comparatively. And also the Sweet 100 tomatoes I saved from Walmart. This is the one that was tiny. That one was a little bigger. Well, they've doubled or tripled in size, which is wonderful. And I've got my 2 tomato plants here. You can see those tomatoes are going to be ripe in like another couple weeks. They're already getting pretty big. And then I've got the collard green that survived the frog attack there. That'll be ready to go back into his tank shortly. Got more of my green beans here. Yes, I know, they're only half covered with rocks. That's because the squirrels haven't been bugging them much. And it's finally starting to climb. Then I've got my poor overcrowded tomatoes here. I know, it's really overcrowded. I know, but they're actually fruiting. The fruits are getting larger. And I went and tied up the individual plants. But there are tons of fruits in here. Like tons of tomatoes. Tomatoes, veggies, or fruits? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, tons of tomatoes in here, all scattered throughout. Behind them, I've got my pepper plants, which have buds on them again. My strawberry plants, which, well, the squirrels keep eating them, so I'm not going to get any fruit off them. My romaine lettuce, plants that I'm not even sure what they are now. And my hydrangea's not doing well. But my mint plant has decided to explode. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. My basil plant is starting to lean. I think I need to tie it up because it's just not supporting itself as well anymore. But oh, does it smell good. Then I've got my parsley and my chives, which are also starting to lean, which I don't mind there. I've also got my hot peppers here, and you can see I've got fruit. Yes, I know that was childish, I don't care. I've also got a ton of buds on them. And they go around to this side too. Also, this is the cool thing. My birthday flowers have actually bloomed. You can see the nice little bloom there. And all the blooms coming up there. And my cyclamen has bloomed as well. Didn't think that thing would recover. It wasn't looking healthy for a while. I've got more hot pepper plants down here. Just had to spray them for aphids. Just my luck. And then I've got my green bell pepper plant here, which doesn't seem to want to fruit again yet, but hopefully it will eventually. My hibiscus moved outside because it was not happy inside, even with a grow light. But it's starting to give me some new leaves, so hopefully it'll give me some more blossoms again. This tomato plant that has been hanging here for a while is getting huge. I have it tied up because we've been having a lot of wind problems. And yeah, I have to kind of push it over. And oh wow, yay! There's finally a tomato on it. That's the first tomato I've gotten off it. And my beans are giving me a second crop already. And you can see here. And there's another down here, and there's more over here, and the vines are going crazy, and there's a bus passing. And no, vines, you can't eat the tomato plant. Leave the tomato plant alone. Sorry, they don't listen to me. And I've got my little mixed flowers here. They're probably half weeds, but I don't care because they're not infecting anything else. And I just got this guy the other day. It's a cute little cat. The body, the white part here, lights up blue at night. It's solar powered. And yes, it does light up even though half the sun is blocked from the plants behind it. It still lights up for a couple hours at night. I've got my carrots here. My broccoli here. Haven't gotten any broccoli off it, but the plants are getting pretty big. I've got the basil I saved from the market here. And then I have my zinnias here, and you can see I have 2 blossoms. Makes me happy, I know. I have 2 blossoms, and they're pretty. And of course, I've got my cyclamen here. And my cyclamen are getting a little larger. Oops, I forgot a plant, because I just put it up the other day, and I'm not used to it being up there yet. I've also got my little tiny baby sugar lump tomato here. It should be okay for a while. Eventually I'll have to stake it against the wind, but hopefully this thing will grow rapidly, because that would be just awesome. Anyways, that's the update to my garden, and I think I'll end on that shot because it's cute. Bye all!